Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And today we're taking a look at some more OSD Black Series speakers, and this is their Atmos speakers. These are the R63As. So these are the Atmos speakers that I've actually gone with. So these are 6.5-inch angled, so I believe it's 15 degrees angle on these. They are two-way ceiling speakers, carbon woofer cone, and power handling is 150 watts. I think that will be peak. I don't think that'll be RMS. Impedance is 8 ohms, and frequency response on these is 50 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz. Sensitivity is 89 decibels. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at what we actually get in terms of the package. Now, I'm hoping to actually get my Atmos speakers installed this coming week. So hopefully I should actually have an update for you on that. So opening it up, first thing you get is the install guide. So we'll take a very quick look at this. So it gives you instructions in terms of how to work out where you want to actually place these. It gives you instructions on how to mount it. So these do have the very simple locking system, and they do also have the plus and minus 3 dB adjustment on them as well. The ones that have a pivoting tweeter, obviously this section applies. Some of them do be fixed, some have a pivoting tweeter, and here you have all the information on the various different models. The ones that I have are these particular ones, so R63As, so it gives you all of the information right there. So it does give you the cutout depth, the cutout, which is 8.3 inches, and the actual woofer itself is 6.5 inches, I believe. Yeah. So next to that, you do have the actual cutout template itself. So basically you just push this out, draw around the inside, and that gives you your circumference. What I would have liked is if they'd actually kept something, some sort of way where you can actually mark the center, because most people, when they're actually making these holes, they're not going to be using a drywall or plaster saw. They'll actually use one of these spiral cutouts or a hole saw essentially. That's probably what I'm going to end up using just to get it a bit neater. Whereas with this, you don't have a center mark, so you'd have to actually work out your center mark manually via that method. So it looks like that cardboard cutout there is the exact same size. So yeah, that's quite useful to have if you did want to actually just use this instead. So next up you have the actual speaker itself. So what we'll do is we'll get the box out of the way. I don't think there's anything else in the box. Nope, so nothing else in the box, so we don't need that. And what we'll do is we'll get this unwrapped. Okay, so that is the speaker unboxed. So on the back, as you can see, you do have your they are push style binding posts. So that's a nice little touch, makes it nice and easy. And they do have a pretty good spring on them. I'm going to be using a 14 gauge speaker cable because, as it's been shown by many different people, between 14, 12 and even some 10s, there's very little difference. You're not really going to hear the sound quality difference between them. As you can see from this, it is angled, and we do have a magnetic grille. The grille is also paintable, so I will be spray painting this black, well, all of them black, and you do have some felt material, which I'm guessing you probably take this out before you actually spray paint it. So taking a look at the actual woofer itself, as you can see, so we'll get it the right way up. You have your OSD Black Series label there. As you can see, these are the angled Atmos speakers. You do have your plus and minus 3 dB gain switch just there, and I probably won't utilize that. I'll probably just do everything via Audyssey on the actual Marantz SR8015. Here you can see it does have a carbon fiber woofer, so it does actually look like genuine carbon fiber. It's not just sort of plastic or some sort of vinyl. It has actually got a genuine weave to it, so that does actually look like genuine carbon fiber. Rubber surround, and then obviously you have your tweeter right there. The way these work is the same as most Atmos speakers, in the sense that you tighten these and it will actually spring around the clip, and then it will clamp down. So essentially it's clamping this surface here onto the actual ceiling itself. Weight wise, they're not too bad. I probably will end up getting some hoods for these eventually. I don't have them right now, but I think I will get them eventually. I'm basically wanting to test them out, get everything installed in order to decide whether I also need the acoustic and fire hoods, or whether just the fire hoods alone will actually be okay. I'm at the moment I'm thinking just the fire hoods, because I don't think anybody will actually be using the room above for it to cause a nuisance for when when this system is going to be fired up essentially. Once again, taking a look at the actual binding posts themselves, as you can see, you have a little locking tab just there, and then you have obviously quite a wide opening, so you could actually use quite thick cable with these, but I've opted to go with 14 gauge cable on all of them. So yeah, that is the actual design of the speaker itself. Feels pretty sturdy. All of this is nice chunky plastic, so should hold up quite well. Can't wait to get these installed so we can actually take a look at how they sound, and finally give me the complete 7.1.4 for now. Anyway, eventually it'll get to a 7.2.4, but for now it's going to be a 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos setup. So yeah, really looking forward to get these installed. Yeah, this was just a very quick video just to give you an overview in terms of what you should expect if you get them. Basically, I just want to get these unboxed, get them out, test them all to make sure everything's working. I want to actually get everything set up, get it tested, and then obviously I'll report back in terms of how everything sounds and how the setup actually went with regards to the angle and everything. I want to try and get it as close to Dolby Atmos spec as possible, but still working within the limitations of the room that I'm using for this. So that's it for this particular video. I will have more videos coming on home theater as well as all of the audio upgrades. So if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'd really appreciate it if you could also give this video a thumbs up. And until the next one, thanks very much for watching.